Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Inverse Tarot. You guys, we are back. It is Monday. Happy Labor Day to those of you guys who celebrate, and happy day off to those who don't. If you are off today, and for those of y'all who are at work, sending my love to you guys. Please be safe. Sending y'all love, protection, blessings, peace. Okay, may you have a peaceful shift. All right. I just was blessed to have the day off today, so I'm taking advantage of it. And I'm here for readings. So I'm gonna give everybody a little time to hop on in, because you know we do our live streams on Monday nights. Monday nights is the night for live streams. That's how we roll. Monday nights and Wednesday nights. Mondays, Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings, unless something changes. Y'all know I'm a communicator. I will let y'all know. All right. Also, I had announced it on my Instagram, so I want to announce it here. I will be doing a deck giveaway at the end of the month. So, if you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, okay? Subscribe to your girl's channel. Make sure you like the content. Make sure you leave a comment. In order for your name to be entered into the giveaway, you have got to like and comment on the content within the next 2 weeks, okay? So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna show you guys the deck. This is the deck I'm giving away. And I'm also gonna have some other spiritual products that I plan on giving away as well. So just stick with me, right, y'all. Ride it out, okay? So this is one of my favorite tarot decks. I've ordered this deck. I've had this deck for what, almost a year now. And I've got it from Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, which she is one of my tarot besties, and she has beautiful decks. This deck, I've just used it a lot. There's nothing wrong with it. I've just used it a lot, and I want to give it away. It gives really good love readings. So that's the energy I get from it. This is going to be one of the decks I give away. I'm also going to be giving away a money oil, a money magnet, one of my money magnet oils from the batch that I made like way back during, when was Cancer season? July? Yeah. And I still have to get more vials to make more of those. I'll be sending those out to select winners as well, and I plan on making some more high vibration body mist, because those smell so lovely. And I have the oil for it now. So you guys, so let's get into it. Let's get into it, you guys. I'm just waiting on folks to hop in the live stream, but while I'm waiting, I'm going to pull some collective messages. I'm gonna pull some collective messages, you guys. All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, what's going on with my viewers, subscribers right now? What messages do you have for the collective? What's the energy surrounding the collective, Spirit? What's the energy surrounding the collective? I actually started on time tonight. Yay! I actually started the live stream on time. Y'all should be like, woo! All right, y'all. All right, y'all. here. And we are going to get into the collective messages. I just posted part 2 of the pick a pile reading. Are they playing or are they serious? So you might want to go check that out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So glad to have you here. All right. We will be doing Girls Chat Wednesday night, so you guys can know. I'll let y'all know tomorrow what the topic is going to be. So make sure you stay tuned and make sure you pay attention to the community tab, because I'll be posting stuff there, as well as announcing the winners for the deck giveaway and stuff. Alright, Spirit, what messages do you have for my collective, Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective on my channel today? Y'all know me, I use a few different decks when I'm doing collective readings. So that's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. Okay. Alright, let's tap in. Let's tap in. Alright, Holy Spirit, Divine Source, please show me the messages for the collective. Let's tap in. What's the messages, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Mingling with new people, searching to fill voids. Okay. Listen. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time. Divine Feminine, or if you identify with the Divine Feminine energy, let's just say that. Spirit's message to the collective right now is to make sure that if you are on the dating scene, that you're dating with intention, that you know what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want something casual, that's your business too. You are grown. But Spirit says if you are dating to look to fill an empty void, you're going to be disappointed. You're only setting yourself up for failure. So make sure you're doing what genuinely makes you happy. Like, even with your relationships and interactions with people, like, what makes you genuinely happy? Because if you are just out here mingling with new people to fill empty voids, to try to bring happiness to your life, and you're not already in a happy and loving space for yourself, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be so disappointed, because the dating pool is trash. I'm telling you right now. And it is. Because and not only that, but you have to have your own happiness, your own joy, find your own joy within. You have to have your own love within self before you can expect it to come from somebody else. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective right now? I poured my heart and soul out to you, only to end up left on red. So some of you guys may have recently experienced this. And, that happens sometimes when you're a giver, and that's why you have to be so careful, especially in Divine Feminine, because this happens a lot with Divine Feminine. We tend to overgive when we have not properly healed, which is the importance of doing inner work. You learn your own worth. You learn who to give your energy to and when to withdraw that energy, right? It's like an account. It's like you are the bank, okay? You are an energetic bank, right? I don't know if y'all seen that reel going around like on Instagram and stuff. Like you should be on a very strict energy diet. If it doesn't bring you peace, if it doesn't feel like joy, if it doesn't feel like happiness, if it doesn't feel like support, encouragement, growth, cut it, right? You don't want to pour your heart and soul into somebody only to be left on red, only to feel rejected or neglected. We also have making up excuses for your negligent behavior. Some of you guys may have been with somebody and you gave that person the benefit of the doubt, and then you end up making excuses and trying to rationalize their irrational and irresponsible behavior. That's enabling. And when you enable, especially the N word, y'all know the word that I don't like to use, narcissist. It's like it adds fuel to fire. We have reflecting on the past and bringing up old news. I can never forgive you. This could be a hindrance for some of you guys, like bringing up the past, still dwelling on what happened in the past instead of letting it go, forgiving the person for the mistakes that they made and moving on, especially if the person is genuinely making an effort to, do better and to prove to you that, they want the connection. Like, if you continuously bring up old things and you can't let things go, you hold grudges, it's going to be a problem. It's really going to be a problem. All right? It's going to be a problem. I have haters got the best of me. I tend to lose my cool. So for some of you guys, you may have temper problems. Like you may have jealousy issues. And this is exactly why I continue to talk about shadow work and inner work and healing on my channel. And I will continue to do so. I do not care who is offended. Because at the end of the day, you have to work on you before you can expect to be healthy and somewhat wholesome in a relationship. You have to work on you first. So if you identify with this message, allowing other people's negative energy and projections to get the best of you, Spirit says work it out. Go to therapy, do what you need to do to learn how to control your anger, to control your emotions, because we are in control of our emotions. If we allow our emotions to get the best of us, then yeah, it's going to affect our relationships too. That's why it's important to reflect. It's important to reflect and observe. Where can I do better? Where can I improve? How did I affect the situation? What role did I play here? And Virgo season is all about reflection, resetting, introspection, and doing things differently. Being more disciplined. I feel so bad ignoring my kids over you. Ooh. This could even be somebody you know. For some of y'all, it could be a divine masculine. I feel like that's in this energy where they're not the best father figure in their children's lives, but yet they're trying to pursue a relationship with you. If you see that should be an unattractive trait to you. You should want a man in your life who's going to be responsible, and him taking care of his children is the first sign of him being a responsible individual. If he can't take care of his children, then how do you think he's going to maintain a relationship? Or some of you guys may be with somebody that you have a child with or children with, and this person is irresponsible. They don't take care of their children. They don't. They put themselves as a priority. It says, you didn't own up to your responsibilities. I did everything. So some of you guys have some healing to do from somebody that was a player in your energy. This person this person used you to like get what they needed. Like it could have been a place to stay. I think they call them hobos. Is that what they call them? They used you to get what they wanted, like a place to stay. I'm laughing at myself because I can't think of the word, but I think it's homosexual. I think that's what they call them. You know those dudes like Dusties, they be looking for, like, they try to gravitate towards women so they can kind of like get a place to stay because they can't hold their own. Ooh, here's another one to heal from. If this is your story, Spirit says you gotta get help. You gotta start doing the inner work. Says, I tried to change the way you are, making you into a project to fix you. We are not doing Bob the Builder. We're not doing Bob the Builder this year. Going into 2023, we're not doing it. You are a partner, not a parent. If you have to parent the person that you're in a connection with, cut it off. If you constantly have to remind this person who's a grown-ass adult of their responsibilities and their obligation in a relationship, cut it off. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to keep talking. We've got, I came from a sheltered lifestyle, emotionally immature. And this could be, you know, this could be you. Like, you may have been that person who was emotionally immature. And it's okay to admit that. It's okay to be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I need to work on myself. I need to do better, you know, so that I can gain better. We have, I thought I could give my all, but I was masking and hiding emotions. Ooh, this always backfires. When you don't express how you feel, I cannot stress this enough. Communicate how you feel. Communicate what you need to feel loved, supported, whatever you need in a relationship. Because if you don't, it only does you more harm than good. You don't put yourself on the back burner to make somebody else happy, you know? Don't put yourself on the back burner to make somebody else happy. You're the one that suffers as a result. Oops. I don't know where the other card came out. We have, my mind drifts away and I can't get caught up in my mind drifts away and I can get caught up in my own little world. Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, we have to take responsibility for the role that we played in the demise of a connection. And for some of y'all, you were the problem. You were the problem. I'm just going to say it. Like, maybe you did not pay enough attention to your person and you got caught up in other things that you had going on. So you didn't really pay attention to that person's needs, because we all have a love language. And when you don't pay attention to your partner's love language, then you end up like clashing because you're not really paying attention or even verbalizing and communicating. Okay, so what does this person need to feel loved and supported? You see what I'm saying? So it's really important if you're in a relationship with somebody or trying to be, that you figure out what is their love language, that you have that conversation, you know? All right, Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. These are shadow work messages, so get ready because Spirit is going to show out. Spirit's going to show out. Spirit, what does the collective need to know in regards to shadow work and inner work and healing? Spirit, what do they need to know? What could be blocking the collective at this time? We have rest. Take a break. Log off. Spirit says stop scrolling on that phone. Go on a retreat. Just get away. Get away. Go outside. Smell some roses. Touch some grass. Go swimming. Do something outdoors in nature. Go figure. Being in the house all the time on the couch watching Netflix is not healthy. It's not healthy for your mind, body, or spirit. You know, get outside and be around other people. Have real personal interactions, not just on the phone, you know. Spirit said rest though. Take a break. Some of y'all are workaholics. That's all you do is work. You work to live and live to work. Honey, baby, take a break. You are eventually going to feel and become overwhelmed because you are working so much. But are you able to enjoy it? That's the question. You work so much. but are you able to enjoy the fruits of your labor? It's okay to take a break from time to time. There's a time for everything. There's a time to grind hard, and then there's a time to take a break from grinding. Virgo season is the perfect time to take a break. We've got distractions. Distractions. Distracciones. I'm saying it in Spanish. For my Spanish viewers. Distracciones. Enfocar. Stay focused. Pray. Meditate. Journal. Escribir. Write. Take a break. Descansar. Take a break from social media, but stay on track. Whatever you need to do. Some of you guys are blocked by distractions. Hey, Aisha love. How are you, boo? Some of you guys are blocked by distractions, and that distraction can be another person. It can be a relationship. It could be a job. Whatever it is that's taking you off of your goal, Spirit says, get back on track. Okay? Focus on the goal. What is the desired goal? If you're trying to get your money right, you need to be focused on you, your work, working that OT, making sure you're doing your job to the T, learning the ins and outs of your job responsibilities, right? Figuring out how to start up that side hustle, that side business, what all you need, doing your research. Oh, you're okay, boo. You are okay. You are all right. Because, girl, we are into shadow work tonight. These are just collective messages. It's all I'm doing because I have a phone reading with a client here at 8. So, girl, tomorrow I start my new position in a new location at work. I got so much to do tomorrow. And I probably won't even get home because it's a 45-minute drive from where I live. So, by the time I finally get off of work, plus the drive time, I won't get home until after 6 p.m. So the live streams we might push the time for the live streams back a little bit later until about like 7:30. We'll see how that goes. Instead of 7 o'clock, 7:30, because when I get home, I need a few minutes to unwind and get my life together. All right. So collective shadow work messages. What Spirit wants y'all to know in regards to shadow work. We have health. Focus on your health. Spirit said, stop playing with your body. Especially if you're if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, get it together. Okay? You only got one life. You only got one body. Make your doctor's appointments. Okay, great, Aisha. We're going to start doing 7:30. And I'm going to post it in the community tab when I get off of here, too. You only got one life and one body, y'all. Spirit says some of y'all are spiritually blocked because you don't take care of your health. Like, the gut and the brain work simultaneously. So if you're eating trash, listen, I'm guilty. I'm pointing the finger at myself, okay? But Spirit be calling us out. So Spirit's like, focus on your health, okay? If you neglect your body, it's going to shut down. The same thing with rest. If you just always running and you always on the go, and you'll never take a break, and you'll never get no rest. You're going to feel tired one day, and you just going to fall the hell over. Spirit says, take care of your health. Drink the water. Water is the source of life, okay? Get you some chlorophyll. Highly recommended. Eat healthier, drink more water, get more sleep. The basics. If you haven't had a checkup, go get a checkup. If it's been a while. Dentist appointment, overall checkup. Just find out, because you never know. You might discover that there are some underlying health conditions that were in your family, could have been hereditary, that you don't know about. Spirit says some of y'all are struggling also emotionally and psychologically because there's disorders that run in your bloodline and you may not know about it. If you find yourself constantly down and tired, exhausted, those could be precursors to depression. That's why I said schedule your doctor's appointments, go get checked out by a licensed medical professional, right? Some of you guys may need therapy as well. So you've got mental health to deal with, and you also have physical ailments. Could be a heart condition, could be anything. You don't know if you don't go. That's my motto. You don't know if you don't go. All right? Just know that. Okay. Oop. Oop. Spirit's calling people out again. Messages for the collective. Shadow work messages. Spirit says overspending. You can't start a business or pay off debt with zero funds. Sit down and work on your finances. Get a plan together. Write down a list of bills that need to be paid monthly and the dates of those bills. Compare the dates that you get paid so that you can see your list of priorities, things that need to be handled versus what you have left over. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you don't have enough left over, then it's time for a side gig. It's time for extra money to be coming in because you don't want to just barely make enough to pay bills. Spirit says no, but you also deserve to treat yourself because you work hard. Y'all see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Spirit knows. Overspending. Do you need it right now? Can it wait? Spirit says you can't do other things if you're spending money in other areas that you really honestly could cut back in, right? So like, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what Spirit is saying. We got soul ties. Woo! Soul ties. All right, this can also be a very serious spiritual block. And this goes along with health and distractions. Honestly, all of these things that Spirit is saying could be blockages for some of us. Definitely requires a detox. It could be a spiritual detox. It could be a social media detox. But soul ties. Remember, your body is a temple. Hopping from person to person sexually to solve your problems creates deeper issues. You'll find the same demon in a different body. So it's important if you're out here being casual with people, right, to cut cords, cut ties, energetically and physically. Be safe. Best practices. Be safe. I'm not gonna get graphic, but y'all know where I'm going with that. Be safe, okay? Because everybody, here's the thing, real talk. Everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart. A lot of people out here running around in these streets are selfish as fuck. So a lot of people, they have things and they pass things on to other people. They will not tell you. So it's your responsibility to take care of your health and be selfish in that aspect. You ask the questions, you get the paperwork, you use protection, do what you need to do to protect your mind, body, and spirit. Okay? So that the demons don't transfer. Soul ties a lot of times are created with people who don't have your best intentions at heart. They really don't. That's why you have to be careful with who you share your energy with. We also have your intuition. Some of y'all have been neglecting your intuition. Spirits, some of y'all are still not following your intuition. And that's what's going to block you spiritually. Not tapping in. You gotta tap in. You gotta tap in. Like, when you see the red flags, when somebody shows you who they are, you definitely gotta believe them, right? You gotta trust that intuition. Listen, I'm the biggest culprit of this. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. My hard-headed ass. The hard way. Trust your intuition. And somebody actually, on Instagram that I follow at Bossy Bruja, she actually made a post, I think, was it today? Yesterday. But it was a really good post. Literally, her intuition saved her from horrible, like, deadly situations. She was, I think the story she told, she was like doing delivery, driving or something like that. Something told her, her intuition, something told her to go home and to get some tea. She had dropped some people off at a concert in Vegas. Sure enough, she went home because she listened to her intuition. She went home, she made a pot of tea. While she was away, a horrible shooting happened at that concert where she had dropped off people. A shooting took place. But she just so happened to not be there because her intuition told her, just go home, make your tea. Because she was like, oh, it can wait. She was like, you know how sometimes you battle in your mind with your intuition? Because sometimes we fight with our intuition. It's like, oh, well, I can wait a little bit longer. I'll go ahead and follow this person. It's not that serious. It is. It's that serious. If you feel something, that's spirit. It is. It's Holy Spirit guiding you to make nudging you in a particular direction. Like, don't get in that car with that person. Don't go to that hotel. You might not come out. Don't drive over there by yourself. That's not a smart idea. You get a feeling. We have to learn not to battle with our intuition. Once your intuition speaks to you, listen to it. Listen to it. Biggest lesson I've learned in the past 3 years. When it speaks to you, listen. Listen. She also gave another story about there was a time her and her sister were together and her sister's intuition kicked in. And she had to trust her sister's intuition. Had she not, they would have been in a horrible car accident and may not have been alive. The intuition does not play. Spirit says, one, strengthen your intuition. So some of you guys are having spiritual blockages because you don't practice using and trusting your intuitive abilities. You constantly play it down, suppress it, ignore it, push it aside. Spirit says, stop doing that. Stop it. More shadow work messages. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for my collective, my viewers and subscribers? Boundaries. We been here. Boundaries. Some of us are still struggling setting healthy boundaries and saying no. Saying no. No, I don't agree with that. I don't like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going here. I'm not available. No. It is okay to say no. At this big age in your life, it is okay for you to tell people no. Limit who has access to your time, resources, energy, and everything else. Otherwise, continue to be walked all over. Treat it like a doormat. Because that's exactly what happens. When you overly give and you don't have any boundaries in place, people walk all over you. They don't even take you seriously. No. What do you mean no? What does that mean? Like any other time, I come in, I take the keys, and I go get right in your car, and I'm going across the interstate, doing 85 and a 70, and not refilling the gas. You see what I'm saying? So Spirit says y'all gotta start setting better boundaries. Also, the first time somebody plays with you, which you shouldn't be letting nobody play with you, but that's another thing in and of itself. You have got to have strong boundaries. The first time. See, so for some people, it won't be a first time. As soon as they do it, block, delete. But for those of y'all who want to give somebody a chance and be like, well, maybe they didn't mean it like that, but then they turn around and do it again. Oh yeah, it's time to be cussed out, baby. It's time to be cussed out, told off, blocked, deleted, whatever you need to do to make it very clear that you will not tolerate a certain type of behavior. Whatever you need to do. Whatever that looks like for you. Here we go. More shadow work messages. Welcome to the live stream. If you are new, please thumbs up the video. We have drama. Drum roll. You like drama if you keep entertaining it, is what Spirit said. You like the drama if you keep entertaining it. Cut it off. Cut it off. Okay? Cut it off. That's exactly why it won't change. A lot of people will book a session with me and be like, oh, I don't know why he's still calling me. I don't know why. Because you keep allowing it. You didn't block and delete his number. He has a key to your apartment. That's why. He follows you on all social media platforms. Did you think it was going to stop? And then every time he posts something, you like or heart emoji. You got emojis under his caption. You got to say something. You have to comment. Or this person that you have a beef with, that you're not really friends with, but you follow them and you watch their stories. For what? For what? You like drama. And then when the person says something to you or about you indirectly, now you feel in some type of way. You keep entertaining it. The math is not mathing. If you don't like something or someone, the solution is simple. Don't entertain it, right? Here we go. What's blocking? Oh, what's blocking the collective? Okay. So we got self-love and we had choices. These are the last two messages I'm going to pull on self-love. And then I'm going to tap into relationship messages. So y'all stick around for that. Hey, Glam Love. How are you, boo? We have choices. Spirit said make better choices. Don't just choose based on emotions. Think it through. Yes, baby. We are live today. Think it through. Spirit said it's up to you. What you want to do. What you trying to do. Spirit said make better choices. Some of y'all are blocked because of the choices that you're making are not the best choices, or they're not in alignment with where you're trying to go. You can't say I'm trying to get a million dollar home, but then you're not doing $1 million things. You're not placing yourself in an environment to be surrounded by millionaires. You're not placing yourself in a situation to build up your credit score. You're not placing yourself in a situation to pay off debts. You have to make better decisions. Do you see what I'm saying? Or you keep dating the same types of people from the same types of places with the same types of mindset and the same types of intentions. Again, the math is not mathing. And that's what's keeping you spiritually blocked. So that's the inner work that has to be done. Look at your choices and look at, did you think it through? Did you think it through? Sometimes we're so quick to say yes or say no to a situation, but really, if we stop and think about it for a minute, you might have a different answer if you sleep on it. You know that saying, like, sleep on it, give yourself a minute to think about it, give yourself some time, come back to it later, come back to it tomorrow, it ain't going nowhere, and then give an answer. Sometimes we'd be so in a hurry to do things, and then as soon as somebody be like, oh, can you keep an eye on so-and-so? Because tomorrow I have this and such appointment at 5 o'clock, and I need somebody to get... Before you say yes, think about it. Think about all the things that you got planned. Think about the time frame it takes to get those things done. And then think about if you even have the energy to deal with keeping that child. Do you? Or making that run, running that errand for that person. Do you? Because when you stop and play it back in your mind, then you can make a better decision. Like, or that job offer. They say, hey, we're gonna offer you $100,000. This one over here said, well, we're gonna offer $150,000. But what's the cost between these two options? Before you pick one, oh, you're good, boo. Before you pick one, consider the options, right? You might be like, this company is offering $150,000 a year. This one over here is offering $100,000 a year. Like, okay. But what's the catch? What's the catch between these two companies? Does one offer benefits? What are you getting? Insurance? 401k? Like, what are they offering? Are you getting hired through after a certain amount of time? Are you going to be on salary? Like, what are the benefits? Before you say yes or no to either company, you have to consider those options. Are you going to have to relocate? Is it too far from you? What about the distance every day back and forth? Come wintertime, ice and snow, you got to travel. Is that going to be something that's going to be an issue for you? Do you have adequate child care? Those are things to consider. So you have to consider when you make a decision, like, is this what I really want to commit myself to doing? Spirit said, think it through. Don't just make a decision, based off emotions. And then I get this a lot too with magic and ritual work, candle work and spell work. A lot of people want you to do a ritual on somebody. Oh, I don't like this person. Can you do this type of ritual or whatever? Burn these type candles. to get rid of this person. No, absolutely not. Some of y'all just need to be honest and be like, listen, we don't get along, so it's best we go separate ways. Let them know it's not working out. Like, don't do something rash that you might regret later, basically. And then we got self-love. Self-love. It's a blockage for some people. Some people do not know how to love themselves as much as they try to give love to everybody else. Yes, as much as they try to pour love into everybody else's cup, and then you over here with an empty cup, and so you can't really give to people. You're saying that you want true love. You're saying that you want a relationship. However, you don't love yourself enough. Your needs matter too. You like, how you gonna make this person over here healthy, but then you're not healthy? No, congratulations, love. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. See what I'm saying? You gotta focus on you. And when you focus on you, you are not allowing distractions to get in the way. And there's nothing wrong with love. There's nothing wrong with love. There's nothing wrong with a romantic relationship or having a little boo thing or whatever you got going on with somebody. But at the same time, you don't want to lose you in the process. You don't want to lose yourself in the process of a relationship with someone. That's something you do not want to do. Because when you get lost in the sauce, it's hard to pull your inner baddie back out. Like, who is this? Who have I become? People pleaser. Trying to make sure he's happy and he's satisfied and then you're over here feeling some type of way because you're not happy, you're not satisfied, your needs are not being met, your emotions are being invalidated. He doesn't care about what you like or what matters to you. Do you see what I'm saying? You matter first and foremost. You matter. You should be top priority. Numero uno. Like this. It's like this. God, Spirit Source, Most High, you. It's like that, baby. And then anybody else after you, your children or whoever else, spouse, partner, whatever. God, you. Just like that. Pleasing other people should not be your number one priority. It should not be your number one priority. Because I feel like I say this all the time, but I'm just being real about it. Men are going to be selfish. They are. It's their nature. Men will always do things that are in self-preservation. Always. If they don't want children, they're going to make it very clear they don't want children. If they're not ready for a relationship, they're going to make it very clear that they're not ready for a relationship. But what do you want? What are you looking for? And you better be ready, because the Most High is going to challenge you. He is going to test your character to see what is it that you really want. Or are you going to settle for what you don't want when you know what you really do want? If that's not what you want, then let it go. Like, cut it off. If that's not what you want, don't psych yourself out of your own blessing by settling for something that you don't want. Do you see what I'm saying? Settling for something that you don't want. If that's not on your agenda, what they're wanting, oh, I'm just looking for something casual. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to pass time right now. You know, I'm still young. I want to be out here in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I want to explore my options. Okay, got you. I'm going to keep my options open too. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. Nobody ever said that you had to accommodate something that you don't feel that you're able to accommodate. You don't have to commit to somebody else. Just because you're talking to somebody else don't mean you can't talk to somebody else. Why have one when you can have 5? Why have 5 when you can have 9? I need to get rid of one. You can have mine. Like, I mean, I'm being funny, but I'm being for real at the same time. Like, I'm not going to commit to somebody who's not committed to me. I'm not going to do that. Sir, I'm very grown and I pay bills here. So you're not going to tell me nothing about, oh, don't let me catch you talking to nobody. Sir, sit down. Sit down. Don't tell me nothing about not talking to nobody else, because you and I, we are not a thing. This is just conversation. That is it. That is all. Until you solidify what this is, until you say, you are my whatever. We are. Do you see it? Till that person defines where it's at, it ain't. Hey, boo. Y'all be laughing and I be so dead ass serious. Hey, Divine Boo. Girl, we doing shadow work messages for the collective. The last message I got was self-love. Like, you really have to. That's one of the things that I really love about Cancer women especially, is that Cancer women don't play. When it comes to their self-care and prioritizing their well-being, they not finna play. Oh, my friend. I hope my friend is feeling better soon. I want my friend to be sick. Something must be going around though. But you have to put you first. You really do. And don't let nobody play with you. You have to put you first. You can help and give to everybody else until you ain't got a drop left in your own cup. You see what I'm saying? And then you walking around weak, faint, and famished, thirsty, because you done poured into everybody else but yourself. So now you thirsty, lips dry, crusty, because you ain't got nothing else left. Don't worry about if they're gonna like you, if they're going to be upset with you, if they're going to ghost you, and like I said, why have one when you can have 5? Why have 5 when you can have 9? Like, what one won't do, another one will. It really is that easy. One person has a problem with you asking when was the last time you've been tested. This person has an attitude, doesn't want to respond to the question. Okay, got you. Moving right along. Moving right along. I don't care. You confronted the person on being disrespectful towards you and how it makes you feel when the person speaks to you in a particular type of way, condescending, demeaning, that type of way, calling you out your name, whatever the case may be. The person gets all huffed and puffed and wants to blow the house down. Okay, sir, we're cutting you off today. You're cut off. There's no more chances. There's no more. We're not discussing anything. Nothing. It's a wrap. There's certain lines that when they are crossed, there is no turning back. There is no second chance. There is no, can we do this again? No. Absolutely not. Block, delete. Do not look back. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You have got to be your priority first and foremost. Pleasing other folks, making them happy, making sure that they like you or want to be with you, that's really not your concern. Because if they want to be with you, they will, right? Like I was saying earlier, Spirit says set them boundaries. Set them boundaries, and if you don't, you're going to continue to get drama. You're getting the drama because you entertain the drama. You're getting the drama because you're not paying attention to what the person is showing you. People show you who they are. Period. Point blank, period. Spirit said, yes, love, I am. Spirit says, focus on your health. Focus on your spending habits this month. These are shadow work messages. Focus on what types of choices that you're making. Is this in alignment with where I'm trying to go? That's the question of the month. Is this choice in alignment with where I'm trying to go? Distractions. Who's distracting you? 1222, love. 1222. Spirit says stay focused. Stay focused. Pray. Meditate. Journal. Write things out. A lot of times, and I've started journaling, me personally, I've started journaling. I have my dream journal. That's a separate situation. But just journaling how I feel regularly has been so much of a blessing to me because at the end of the day, I'm able to stop and reflect on my experiences, how I'm feeling, why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. And then when you go back and read it a week later, you're like, what was wrong with me? What was wrong with me? What was I going through? But then you can also look back and see that you made it through whatever it was that you thought was just you made it through. 2-3 weeks later, a month later, you go back and you read it and you're like, you know what, God, thank you. Thank you for getting me through it. But he always does. He will do it. And so every time we think, we can't make it through something, it's just too difficult, it's too much, you go back and you look at it and you're like, man, I'm so grateful because I survived that experience. Here I was thinking I was finna die. Y'all, back in May, when I came back from my vacation, man, it was Mercury retrograde. I don't know if y'all remember back in May, June, Mercury retrograde was hitting hot and heavy. Right before Cancer season, it was hitting hot and heavy. And everybody was going through it. I feel like everybody and their mama was going through it with somebody. And I was just like, man, here we go. Like, damn. I can't catch a break for nothing. But we made it, y'all. Here we are in September, from May, June, July, August, September. We are in September, y'all. So we have made it through that Mercury retrograde. We survived. We made it. We came out on the other side. we made it. You're good, Aisha Boo. You're good. We know you a mama, and all my mamas, I respect y'all's time. We made it on the other side. We made it on the other side. We did fine. Right? All praise to the Most High. We made it through. We made it through Mercury retrograde. We may have gone through some things, some challenges. We went through some things, but we made it. That's the biggest thing. You made it. So what? So I highly recommend journaling, because journaling, I don't know if y'all have tried it. Let me know what your experience has been like. But for me personally, I've been doing it the past couple weeks, and it's been a really great lesson to me. It's allowed me, one, I write things that I'm grateful for down in the notebook. That's one. But two, I write down things that bother me, however I'm feeling, things that have happened throughout the course of my day, whatever is going on, so I can go back and reflect and see, like, look at myself and be like, well, you probably shouldn't have said that like that. Apologize. You probably could have handled this a little bit differently. You probably spent too much this week. Why? Was it necessary? And what do you need to do next week? Fix it. Fix it. So that's what my journaling has helped me to do. Fix it. This. So that's one thing. But Virgo season is definitely the time and the place for resting, reflecting, inspecting, getting things organized. Virgo season screams to me, get your shit together. That's what it screams to me. Because, Virgo is the perfectionist of the zodiac. Like, they're like parents. They very much want you to be organized. They want you to be on time. They want you to look well dressed, well put together. I've never seen a Virgo out of order. Virgo and out of order or messy doesn't even go together. Now, if you've ever seen a messy Virgo, y'all let me know. But one thing about Virgo, they're very clean and they're very organized. And that's the energy that I love about them, is that they are able to put things in categories and organize things in a way to where everything is easily found, everything is easily accessible, because they're all about the details. And Spirit allows us to go through certain situations so we can look at the little details, the little tiny things that we like to overlook, because we don't want to deal with it or we don't want to face it. Spirit said, look at it. The Spirit says, face it. Face the fears. Change is okay. Change is positive. If you look at change in a positive way, because like this morning, in ancestor messages, I got the tower. And when we see the tower, Yeah, Virgo is put together. Virgo is clean. Any Virgo that I've ever dealt with or dated, they are very clean. I mean, men. I'm talking about men. Clean nails under their nails, clean, smell good, clean clothes, freshly creased, ironed. They are not plain. Do you hear me? They are not plain. And Virgos are attracted to very well put together people as well. They are. If you're very clean and you're very well put together, they will be attracted to you. So if you have a Virgo that's attracted to you, that's probably why. Because they see you as someone who's very well put together, especially when it comes Virgo men. They love women who are very, like, your nails are manicured, they look nice. Virgos are detailed. They're very detailed, type of people. Toenails done. Virgo men love it. Toenails done, you smell good, you look clean. Like that's their thing. Like, and the women are the same way with men. Like, they're attracted to men who are very well organized, who look like they have their shit together, that they give boss. They give off boss energy. That's just how they roll. Virgos are very intelligent and intuitive people. So the energy that they give is like, get it together. Get it together. It's kind of giving me Capricorn vibes a little bit, like low key, like get it together. But Capricorn's an earth sign too, so it's that real earth grounded energy. Like, get it together. Like, that's their energy overall. Get it together. What can I do better? The thing about Virgo is Virgo typically is looking for a way to fix it. Like, ooh, you got a spot right there. Fix it. Clean that off. That's annoying me. Fix that. Like, they're very much kind of like Taurus. Nitpicky a little bit. They're a little bit just low key. Virgos don't come for me because I love y'all. But, like, nitpicky. You know what I'm saying? Like, little things that are, like, normal people would overlook it. Virgo is not overlooking it. Virgo said, fix it. Fix it. All right, y'all. Let me get some love messages and then I'm going to hop out of here. Ooh, wee. Okay. I was going to pull love messages, but I am not. I am not, because I have a phone call. What's tonight, Monday? The week is already beginning, baby. All right, y'all. Exactly, Divine. It can be a blessing and a curse. That's why I can't date them. I cannot date them. I can handle Virgo women, but Virgo men, I can't do it. I've tried a few times and I can't do it. I can't do it because, like I said, they're very, very meticulous. They're very, very analytical, very, very judgmental. And I'm just not the one. Like, I'm not the one. Like, sir, did nobody ask you? Yes, I'm aware. There's a spot on my shirt. I'm aware. Thank you, Virgo. I'm aware. I ain't got the time to be worried with it. Right, like, how you gonna get mad at me not taking a suggestion? See, I find the men to be like that. I haven't found the women to be like that, but the men are very much like that I've encountered, where, how you gonna make a suggestion? I think you should wear lighter makeup. Sir, when did you become a female? Is that a suggestion? A recommendation? Honey? Yes, because I have a client in a few minutes that's gonna a phone session. Yeah, like too much for me. Y'all see, that's what we're gonna talk about. You know what? We're gonna have to do it, y'all. We're gonna have to do it. Like, we talked our shit about Libra men. We gotta do Virgo men, because everybody gotta get their turn. And we gotta do Gemini men got the worst. They got the worst. The Gemini men got the worst, y'all. We gotta have a night for Virgo men, because we gotta go in. We gotta go in. We gotta go in. But thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah, they really do. They really do. I'm still hollering at Gemini. Gemini got, what do we give Gemini? A 1 out of 10? A 2 out of 10? No, somebody said a 5. I'm screaming because they gave Gemini a 5. They gave Gemini a 5 out of 10. I was dying, y'all. They gave Gemini a 5 out of 10. Somebody said a 2. Woo! Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Just wow. They just wow. Gemini men are wow, man. Just wow. Oh my goodness, y'all. Sending y'all so much love. I'm gonna try to get my stuff done tonight so I can post in the morning. It'll be Wednesday, boo. Wednesday night at 7:30. We're gonna do 7:30 because I'm getting off work a little bit later because of the travel for my job. So we'll probably do 7:30. Yeah, for girls chat. For sure. We're gonna have serious discussion, but then we're gonna lighten it up and we're gonna talk our shit about Virgo. Why not? It's Virgo season. Why not? So we're going to hop in and do that Wednesday night. We're going to talk about domestic violence situations and, you know, like from a victim perspective, like why it's not easy for people to get out of those situations and how you can, you know, reach out if you need help, because not everybody has resources. Not a lot of women who are in domestic violence situations can't get out. So, you know, we're going to discuss that, and I'm going to hopefully try to get some resources to add during the live stream that people can call, hotline numbers, things of that nature, to try to help get you where you need to be. So, sending y'all love. Thank y'all so much, moderators, for hopping in. I love y'all. And until Wednesday night, peace out.